Hey guys, so it's me, Kiani. In today's video, I'm back with the makeup tutorial. I wanted to share with you how I created this look. Consider this my prelude to my fall makeup series. And you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a little while, I always start my fall makeup series with either a supernatural look or something a little bit more smoky. Consider this a combo of the two. And usually, as most of us, I do tend to lean more toward very neutral tones, very warm tones. But there's something about this season. I am being gravitated toward very, very cool tones. So expect that. Thumbs up if you are leaning more so toward the cool tones as well. I mean, it's just something about them this season. They're so pretty. And I would definitely like to contribute it to me working with Stilazzi, this Stila palette. If you have not gotten your hands on it, oh my God. If you can see all these neutral tones and all these beautiful jewel tones and all of these smoky tones, I am so in it. So a lot of the makeup that you're going to see today is going to come from the brand Stilazzi. There is also going to be a coupon code in the description box where you can save that dough. I'm also including my tour schedule for the fall season. We're going into October, so let's say October, November, and December. I am probably on the road for 8 of the 12 weeks that are left in 2018. Completely blows my mind. So I'm hoping I get a chance to meet some of you, get a chance to hug you, take photos with you. I've had so much fun this year traveling with Stilazzi and Glamorous Cosmetics. I cannot tell you how full my heart is. That all of the places that I've been this year have allowed me to mellow out and possibly contributed to this cool tone look. So without further ado, if you want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, let's get started. Of course, I've already cleansed my skin with my Estee Lauder skincare, but now I need to refreshen it. Grabbing my Badescu spray, it really makes the skin feel less tight and preps it for the rest of my skincare. I'm going to move into my Idealist Skin Refinisher by Estee Lauder. This is one of my favorite steps in my skincare routine because I can really tell that my skin is refreshing, it's exfoliated, it's not stripped, and it's ready to be glammed with makeup. It acts as a great makeup primer, and again, I'm going to go ahead and put my moisturizer on by Estee Lauder. This is a Resilience Lift Moisturizer. Take a look at Estee Lauder for any of your skincare needs. They definitely have something for you. I'm going to flip the script on you guys just a little bit, and instead of going into skin, we're going to move into brows. Grabbing my Smokey Quartz Borderline Gel Liner by Stilazzi and my Ultra Precision Flat Liner Brush, you'll see that I can create any shape of brow that I need. It does glide very, very nicely, but it does settle down as well because of the combination of the hold in the product. It is designed as a liner. However, it's mine. I can make it do what I want just by changing the brush. So the Ultra Precision Liner Brush, you'll see that I'm going to use that a lot in this video. And now we have brows. Let's go ahead and carve these brows out using the It's You by Sistar Cosmetics. This is a HD concealer. I absolutely love the applicator of the concealer. I love the consistency of the concealer. And best of all, I love the low price of the concealer. It's only about $5.99. You can find it in your local beauty supply store, and you'll see that it's going to remove all the veins in my eyelid, and I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow primer, and I will be ready to go as soon as I blend it out. I don't typically set my concealer. I think that the eyeshadows hold better that way, so you'll see that I'm grabbing my Stellar palette by Stilazzi, and I'm super duper happy because it's a cool tone palette that I'm obsessed with. Grabbing the Speak Easy and Crystal Ball in the Crease blender brush. This is a larger blending brush. It's the L215. It allows me to pack a lot of eyeshadow on at one time and really start to blend my eyeshadow in very, very nicely. Next, I'm going to grab the sister brush to the crease blender. This is the Precision Crease Blender. It's a little bit smaller, and I'm going directly into this cool tone blue purple called Ashes. And you'll see that I'm starting to create the shape on the exterior V. Using that exact same brush, I'm going into SM or S&M and Smoke Out, and I'm going to redefine the exterior part of my outer lash line. Now I'm going to move into another borderline gel liner. This is in the shade called Amethyst, and I'm going to start to carve this out with another Stilazzi brush. Just remember to check the description box if I miss a name of a brush that I'm using. All of them will be linked there also with a coupon code. So you can go to Stilazzi.com and pick up your new favorite brushes that you're seeing here, as well as any of the products that are by Stilazzi. Using that borderline gel liner in Amethyst, you'll see that it's going to act as a cut crease method, not necessarily white. I'm just using it with color. It will allow any powder eyeshadow to hold and pop as well. But again, using color, it makes it for a lot less work, a lot less blending. You're really just packing product on and doing a lot of product placement. The shade that you're seeing here is called Superstition. Again, it's a cool tone shade with a lot of shimmer, and then I'm going to accent it with another cool tone gray called Moonshine. You see that it has a lot more pop, but these two colors do complement each other nicely. And then I'm going to blend out Speak Easy and Crystal Ball again, just on that upper crease, just to make sure there are no lines of demarcation. Going back into S&M and Smoke Out and just redefining the outer line, I want to create more of a smoky background to my gel liner, which will come up next. Next, I'm going back into S&M with the Ultra Precision Flat Liner Brush, and I just really carved out the inner V of my eye, and that will be also the backdrop for some glitter that I'm going to use in just a moment. And now I'm holding my breath, as we all do, and marking the shape for my wing liner. I'm creating that with my NYX vinyl liner. With this liner, I did find that it's super duper slippery. It will slip if you don't have the proper product underneath. But again, I've used two different products, the Borderline Gel Liner, and I've used the Stilazzi Eyeshadow, which really allowed this gel liner to hold and do its thing. Now let's grab another star to show. This is the new Stila shade in Perlina. These are the, what I call like glitter liners. I love these glitter liners. Like, I think they're going to make a debut in several of my fall looks because there's so many new shades, and I just put it on that inner V area just to create a little sparkle. Put some mascara on, popped on a lash, and now we can go into skin. I've gone back to using my Urban Decay color corrector in Deep Peach. And then another new product that I'm obsessed with right now, this is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. It is in collaboration with Alyssa Ashley, and can I say, this foundation is probably the closest dupe that I found drugstore that mimics the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. Yes, I said it. You heard it here first, folks. Here's a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation on the low. I don't think this foundation is any more than $10 to $12. Found in your local Ulta store. It is worth the pickup. Blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Going in and adding a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I haven't been able to get away from this concealer. It does, you know, work very, very nicely. It keeps my under eye area from creasing. I can carve out my nose with it. I can brighten with it. It's just an all the way around a good product. And I'm going to blend that out again with a damp beauty blender, pulling that concealer all the way into the inner V and erasing the darkness that I have underneath my eyes, still peeking through. Make sure that your beauty blender is damp and just keep patting it in until it goes directly into the foundation. You will notice in just a bit that I'm going to set my face with my RCMA powder. It's a no color powder, different than a translucent powder. I really feel like I can set my entire face before I go into cream contour with this product and not have any hiccups. However, I will mention, if you're trying to use this as a finishing powder, I'm not going to suggest it. It can give a little bit of flashback. Not as much as a translucent powder, being no color, but again, if you want your face to look more the tone of your skin, I'm definitely going to suggest still using a finishing powder, as I will do in just a bit. But what somebody might be catching right now is that I did set my entire face before I went into cream contour, because I'm very confident in wearing contour. I love my contour to be very, very prominent, but I did grab my Glamorous Chicks Cosmetic Foundation stick that I'm using as a contouring stick. Super duper creamy, and this, by using a little bit of the RCMA powder first, it allows me to blend that concealer down without taking all the product off. And I'm just going to continue to blend that with a strobe brush by Stilazzi. That's the L307 that's making an appearance. It allows me to brush in that contour into the foundation without it streaking, and it doesn't pick the product up. It just allows it to blend down instead of removing it. I absolutely love that technique. And I will say again, if you're not confident in putting on contour, you do not want to set your face first with any powder. You will want to set underneath the eye area, of course, because you're not going to contour there. You're only going to be setting your concealer. But your foundation will allow you to blend and create less mistakes if there's no powder there. So I'm just going to give you that for words of wisdom. I do have a new contouring video that's going to come up. It's more of my face slimming contour video. There are several other contour videos on my channel, so you can actually check into the search engines for those. But just know there's another new contouring video that will be coming up. And I'm just going to, for this point, blend in the contour and the foundation, allow them to marry with my Kabuki face brush. That is the S409 by Stilazzi. Now I am grabbing my double end face sculptor brush. This is the S504 and my Bahamas palette. It's a beautiful cool tone blush and highlighting palette. And you'll see that I just always dance all the way over my palettes. You'll never see me just picking up one product because I really like to customize the colors. And this is a great way for you not to hit pan on just one color. You will almost simultaneously hit pan with multiple colors at the same time. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. But again, just using two different brushes or several different brushes allows you to get more bang out of your looks as well. So if you haven't flipped over to using brushes in a lot of your makeup techniques, this is definitely going to be a PSA. You want to. I'm actually using my Cozzette Essential Finishing Powder to set my face. It's in the shade G6 with a tapered powder brush by Stilazzi. This is the L315, and you'll see that it allows everything to press in very, very nicely. And again, another spray of my Mario Badescu spray. This makes everything just damp enough to where everything plays nicely together. Presses everything in, removes any lines of demarcation, and it does remove a powdery cast from the face. But again, I am ready for pictures once this makeup is completely set. Going back into my Bahamas palette, I'm grabbing that beautiful pink shade and just really accenting my cheeks, and another borderline gel liner in the shade called Amethyst. And I am going underneath my lower lash line instead of using a eyeliner. I am just using it in my lower lash line with a pencil brush by Stilazzi, and that is the Precision Pencil Brush, the S219. Of course, we can't forget to go back into Perlina by Stila. I am going to accent my lower lash line and put that all the way into the exterior V underneath my wing, and just create spots of interest. So when I move my head around, you'll see that there's sparkle. It's not like glitter, but it does have the reflexive glitter. And if you're having issues using this product, using a brush to flatten it out to where it doesn't get really thick, helps make that look last all day. Now, look at how tiny this brush is. I mean, you can't get really excited about mascara. Either they work or they don't. But that's really not true, because Cozzette has given us the tiniest eyelash wand I have ever seen. It is super tiny. It allows you to get all the way up against the root of those lashes and keep smearing at bay. Now, I am showing you guys some of the new lipsticks by Stilazzi. This is one of the lip mattes in the shade called Devilish. It is honestly one of my favorite new mauves of the season. So if you're a nude girl, this is a great way to tip into color and not feel like you have too much. I did pop a little bit of the lip sheer called Gypsy over top, and there you have the finalized look. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video, a little preview into my fall look series. I'm loving this wig I have on as well. There's a video already up. Make sure you give me 2 thumbs up if you're into cool tones, and make sure that you've already subscribed to my channel to never miss another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.